Hey peeps, just a quick reminder of how powerful your mind is and how easy life can be when you literally operate out of the ways that you're meant to operate to create effortlessly. So I'm headed up to Laguna for a quick TV kind of a thing and interview process, and I get a message from my little boy saying he left his flashcards at the house that he worked on all last night, and so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I love how I believe everything always works out, and I'm like, oh, well, interesting, like I have some extra time, I'm good, so I'll run back, I'll grab those, and I'll just drop him off on the way to his school. And as I'm going into his school, I have this thought, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could just like pop my head into my other little boy's class too and give him a hug, because I'm sure he'd like hear his older brother say that, yeah, mom stopped by and did this, and he'd be like, oh, why did mom see me? And so the person tells me where my other son is, and like he's down here and and I'm running that way, and I'm thinking, oh, the class is like literally right next door to my youngest son's class. And right when I run around, and I was like, I would love to just, get to see Gavin. And right when I come around the corner, I'm running there. All of a sudden, my little boy Gavin walks out of his class onto the sidewalk, turns and is like, like, Mom, what are you doing here? I was like, hey, babes. I was just literally running into this class to give Sky this, and I wanted to say hi to you. So gives me a big old cute hug, and I get to give my thing to my other son. And I'm just like, this is just the proof and evidence of the moment. Like, we think something and we focus on something. That's how fast it shows up for me, because I've dropped all the bullshit stories that says that, it doesn't work, or like, I literally know the powerful creator that I am, that anything I put my attention and focus on, my energy, see, everything's in alignment. So I manifest like a motherfucker super fast, because there's no blocks and barriers saying stories or thoughts or perceptions, etc. I know that's a simple little example, but that's the stuff when you look for, you're like, oh, whatever I want, whatever I get, whatever I focus on, whatever I find, it's like I'm that fucking powerful to always stay in alignment, that things just always work out for me. And when I came from my experience being a really shitty hard life, and I remember starting to shift my belief system, so there could be roses all around me and all I would see would be the weeds. Like, that was the truth. I didn't see the roses right. I was like, oh, there's weeds. So I remember thinking, as I started to see the things that I focused on and how I spoke and what I did, it's like I started to say, well, everything always works out. Everything always works out. And I knew even when things showed up as shit, because that's resistance, if I go, oh, see, I'd create more of that. So I'm like, oh, so if, I was used to attracting assholes and believed that the world was scary and people were unfriendly and untrustworthy, all those things, if I attracted an asshole, I don't go, oh, see, there's an asshole. I go, oh, interesting that I attracted that. I'm so grateful I only attract the very best. And I focus on finding the best and being aligned with the best and only attracting the very best. And now my world is, I only experience the most badass people and the very best in the world. And I can't imagine people being unfriendly or assholes, because I just don't see it. I don't look for it, and I also don't see it in myself. So that's why I don't see it in the world around me. So point being, I remember coming from the gym one day where I was running my 90 program in gyms when I first started years ago, and running to go get my boys from school, and I meant to get on the freeway to barely make it in time to get them from school, and I ended up pulling on the back road, and I said to myself, I was like, oh, all right, well, I'm so grateful. Everything always works out, and there's always an abundance of time. And right as I came up over the hill, I looked to the left where the freeway was, and I saw it was stopped. So I'm like, oh, everything does work out perfectly for me. See how it worked out? I took the wrong turn, and that was perfect for me. And that's literally how my life rolls now. It doesn't matter what shows up that we think might not be for our benefit. Everything is for your fucking benefit. It's all about your perception, what you choose. And when you see that in it, everything does start to work out. Oh, the shit falls away. It's just freaking awesome. So I gotta give my little boy Babes a hug without any effort. He came to me because I simply was like, oh, I want to give my Babes a hug too, and my little boy while I'm here also just shows up with ease. This is the power of awesomeness that you are. This is Marci Lock, reminding you, power choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.